With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Twists and turns will January have in store for us. The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies.
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
I don't fuck with
With a
him.
gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to home and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down.
God damn.
There he goes left side. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 5. A big play there for L.A. Give him 53 yards on the ground. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Now they run. It's Mason. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Second and goal from inside the 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On second down, Burrow. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had to run the routes pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Burrow on play action.
Oh, ridiculous,
Down he goes.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Take it in at the 11. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
The ball carried by number 25.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back to tell his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
9 yards that time.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Packers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Now a throw in the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 2nd down now. Small. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Here
First down, Rams.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Packers 14, Rams 7.
First down, here's Burrow. Looking for his running back,
Oh
and
my
he's got
God.
it. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. Loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans...
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that strength.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Brings up second and a yard.
Steps away. Into heavy
Ah.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
Bitch. Why did I do it?
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket.
Let's go, y'all niggas. Let's go.
They try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play. Sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
Oh my God.
Now he steps away.
Oh, make a nigga fumble right there. They be killing me with these motherfucking
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10,
these
but he's
niggas,
better off
man.
doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse,
Shut
an
the fuck
interception.
out. These quarterbacks all of a sudden they fucking real, yo.
On second down, here's Burrow. Going this
Bitch.
ball tipped and intercepted.
Fuck wrong with the niggas, man.
Picked off near the 20.
Got my nigga draft. Watch it. I gotta put on the shot.
This interception will go on the record of the
I ain't even gonna switch my men yet. I'm gonna keep it gully, man. I ain't gonna put him in the right spot.
Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
I gotta run out here. I got a motherfucker run out there, my nigga.
Past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 45 yards.
4-yard line.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back zone.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help him.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Fuck.
Wide open receiver.
God
complete.
damn, I didn't even see.
Down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Roughing the pass. Wow.
On top of the big play there.
Wow. You know what? Fuck it. We just gonna play good defense on these
And
motherfuckers.
if you listen,
Let's
officials
go.
will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Yeah, I
To
know.
the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Wish you would. Wish you fucking would. Let's fucking go, bro.
Read it well, and
Let's
it's
fucking go.
picked.
I couldn't fucking do it.
Second straight drive now here, Charles.
Bitch.
It ended with an interception.
And I just
Good
wonder,
defense,
because I
motherfucker.
don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow.
Shit.
You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm acting fool all the way to the end
Now
of
they
this
face a 3rd and 10
motherfucker.
after back-to-back
These niggas
incompletions.
tripping. These niggas tripping, sir. These niggas tripping.
Back to throw again. Throwing left side.
These niggas tripping.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop the
Got
throw.
it.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. You don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wild Card matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. The playoffs are underway. The first of 4 games this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they have made this look easy. There's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook the situation. We're pretty darn good.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will
God, fucked it up. I fucked it up.
At the 41. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back, not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nigga ran to my motherfucker.
These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And the Rams first down.
Now it's Burrow. Short throw to Disley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And Burrow going to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Here's Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play for the Pack on 3rd. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Packers! From 4 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Packers.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Burrow. Escaping the pressure run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Parks. And
that nigga should have been behind. He should have been behind.
It appears that way.
Fucking
and he got it by
bullshit.
maybe the length of a football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That
When
was
you play the
soft.
quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play.
Let's go, Davis. Let's
He reads
go.
defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra block.
Oh, shit, that was nice.
Touchdown, Rams.
Shit.
From 6
The
yards
fuck was
away.
that?
And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, it's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Can't officially call this a win for them yet, but it's looking good to move on to the divisional round. They'll be on the road, of course, as an underdog. But the age-old question, would you... Accelerating, and off he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
So a loss of 5.
Oh, wow. They really
Second
doing that, this
down.
motherfucker. Fuck it. I trust y'all
They'll try
niggas.
and throw for it. And it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Good try, white boy.
Sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you were... that's not a good decision.
I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's
Yeah,
coming.
boo, boo, motherfucker.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow.
Fuck.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go
Come on.
Throw on the quick slant, going to be complete.
God damn.
Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quick.
Okay.
Oftentimes on the move.
Oh shit, these niggas trying to get me.
Then they get to use their
I ain't scared.
Their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
You got it.
Good job by the kick team there.
Oh, the niggas got it, man.
The lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves.
Bullshit.
When it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
This fucking bastard.
And he'll take this
I had a
from
feeling.
7-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. And there's that man again. It's complete.
Burrows back.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Gonna throw right side here. Complete.
God damn, this nigga throwing that motherfucking ball.
In the red zone before going out.
Can't get
This
him.
game was decided a while ago.
That nigga trying to bring the beat back.
Artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Burrows pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Oh my gosh, come on. Yeah, they need to cut that shit out.
Again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to take this one in for a touchdown. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea,
Let's
right?
go,
One
fellas.
land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
Next, man.
Down to none. And taking it across.
Who's next? We're scoring again, man. Fuck that. Them niggas made me mad. We're scoring.
Rams gonna go ahead and use the
These niggas have put the motherfucking beat back on the nigga for a little bit.
20 seconds left to go. Right back to him on 1st down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Motherfucker ran.
4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Okay, you all out there.
And they give this time to the tailback. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Yes, sir.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Shit.
Flushed out right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Fuck you, niggas. Fuck me, nigga. Fuck me, nigga. Bitch, we want to score. We want a motherfucking scout out this bitch.
2nd and 10 from the 25.
We want a motherfucking scout.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out.
Yeah, man, bullshit.
Wild card win
them on to the divisional round.